At Becketts, we're delighted that you've chosen to choose to work with a regulated financial planning firm. One of our jobs is to protect your wealth, and this is a visualization of how we've looked to do that at every step. The first step is you choosing to work with a regulated financial planner. It is the Financial Conduct Authority that regulates financial planning and wealth management, and with that comes conduct rules, capital adequacy needs, and supervision. At Becketts, we have professional indemnity insurance, which all regulated firms must have, with £1.8 million worth of cover per claim. Should there be an unlikely scenario where there is rise for a complaint and we do not agree, that is when the Financial Ombudsman Service can step in with £455,000 of cover per person per claim. And should Becketts no longer exist and you have rise to need to make a claim, there is £85,000 per person per claim. When we create investment solutions for our clients, we do so with mitigating risk at its heart. And the first thing that we do is ensure that there is no time that any capital hits our bank account. So your money goes from your bank account directly to the FCA regulated investment platform or custodian. Within that platform, the assets are held in your nominee, so they are not assets of the platform, and you will have a cash account normally running at around about 2% of your overall holdings, which allows for, as we describe it, the oil in the engine, dividends to be invested, fees to be paid, income to be paid out. That bank account has £120,000 financial services compensation cover. The next phase is for the platform to send your investments to the portfolio that we create for you. In this visualization, you can see a number of different investment managers, which will change over time. But the point is that each investment fund house has its own financial services compensation scheme cover of £85,000. At Becketts, we look to use normally more than 20 different fund houses in a portfolio, and therefore you have multiple levels of cover all the way through. It's also really important to understand that these funds are themselves FCA regulated. They have different entities, including a fund manager, custodian, and trustee, who are different companies, and it provides segregation to ensure that if any one fails, another one will be able to step in and continue the ongoing management. Ultimately, each fund also has its underlying holdings, which brings in the investment diversification, but you can start to see the building out of the picture where there is regulation all the way through. For this, Becketts has built this design, this investment structure, to layer as many protections for you working with regulated entities as is possible. And you can see that we've designed this over years to ensure our clients can have as much trust in their investments and know they are fully protected working with a regulated financial planning firm. Thank you.